Hey guys, my happy for today is Judy Smith. I am just amazed that it was crazy. I was watching her review yesterday, and all of a sudden I'm sitting here taking a picture with her the next day. That was just my high for today. I was so excited. But this video is about closed mouths do not get fed. I will repeat that. Closed mouths do not get fed. Guys, it's 2013. We have to speak up for what we want. Um, what I have been learning and really focusing on lately was working out of my shyness and finding my inner big bad person. I always like to say that I am an introvert living in an extrovert world. And really, if you really break it down and get down to it, all of us are really extroverts. But there's something that's happened in our lives, in the course of our lives. We may not know what it is, but that makes us become introverted. For some reason, we may be scared to speak up or to express ourselves for something that may, in the past, maybe we got in trouble for talking too loudly. I know one of my issues is, and I realized after the fact, is my aunt used to always yell at me about talking loudly. Now, before I went to go live with my aunt and uncle in Massachusetts, I lived in North Carolina with my mother. So I was raised in the South initially, and I grew up in a household with all icons of different adults with different personalities. My mom spoke very loudly, even though I've always been a pretty much shy and quiet kid. So then when I went and transitioned to my aunt's home, it was a different environment for me. It was very quiet, and that was hard for me initially. And I always got that speech of, use your inside voice um, and things like that. So I carry that with me, and a lot of times people used to always tell me, "Why do you speak so quietly? You speak so softly?" Because I would hear her in the back of my head saying, use your inside voice and talk quietly and all that kind of stuff. So little things like that we may have forgotten or we may have pushed out of our minds, they affect us in our future lives. And what I am working on right now is to come out of being this shy and quiet person and to speak my mind. And I feel like some issues that I've had in my life is because I didn't express my opinion because for some reason I may not have felt that my opinion didn't matter, or I try to be non-confrontational, so I feel like my opinion may cause conflict. And it's very important to be able to get what you want out of this life. Your life could be short. I hope not. I won't wish that upon anyone. But you just never know. And every single day is an opportunity for you to get up and take advantage of the full 24 hours in a day that you have. And you're not going to get that by being quiet, being meager. You need to open up your voice that you are given. You need to speak your mind and voice your opinion. Now, I'm not saying go out here and be rah, 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 and just, vomiting on people, with all different kind of things. Do it with taste, but make sure that your opinion is being heard. Because if anything, you could say, at least where you went throughout this life, you tried. You spoke your mind. You said what you wanted to say so that you didn't have any regrets. And one thing that this really touched upon for me today, really, which I was excited about, I was at the Spelman Legacy Awards dinner, which is a part of their Women of Color Leadership Conferences, something that they've been doing now for the past 9 years. And Nicole Ari Parker was one of the featured awardees. And earlier in the event, I was trying to get a picture with her and speak with her. And, sworn to people, she was busy. And so I was leaving out. I had to go and get my son from the sitter. And she was coming out. And she was coming out. I was like, oh, I'm in a rush trying to get my son, so I'm not really going to say anything to her. And so I opened the door for her and the folks that she was with. And she was about to walk away. I still didn't say anything. And she was about to walk away. And something just said, just say something. And so I have her. She has a Save Your Do band, which I really like. And I've been meaning to post something on her Facebook page saying, I like your product. And so I just said to her casually as I was walking to my car, she's like, hey, I love that Save Your Do band. It works really great. She was like, oh my gosh. And she stopped. She's like, thank you so much. I'm glad that you spoke up and you said something. And then we just started talking. She just started, telling me about something that she's doing here in Atlanta later in the week. And we took a picture. Just like that, just from me opening my mouth and, saying something. And she was very sweet, very down to earth, and we just had a simple conversation just like that. But why did that happen? Because I opened my mouth and I said something. Now I could have just simply, walked away and just not said anything, and I wouldn't have had that experience. And just something little like that really did something for me because she is, as an entrepreneur and as a leading black woman and a mother, she is one of the women who inspires me. And as an entrepreneur, I have different things that I pull from different women that I look up to, and she is one of them. So that really made my day, and I was proud of myself for doing that because I'm known to be shy in arenas where I don't really know people like that. That really made my day. So I'm encouraging and charging everyone today, tomorrow, every single day to do something. Come out of your comfort zone. Open up your mouth. Speak your piece, whatever it is. If you're at work in a meeting and you have something that you want to say, there's somebody that you would want to talk to and you've been afraid, open your mouths and speak. Go forth, everyone, and speak your piece. This is Tiffany Graham. I'm headed for the top. I hope you're coming. See you next time.